How to talk to girls if you're socially awkward slash shy. You guys, it's not that hard to talk to women. Women are human beings just like you and I. They all take shits, they sweat, they puke, they do everything just like us. But let's see how to talk to women, bro.
What's up, y'all, man? It's Cam, bro. I'm bringing y'all another video, man. Straight like that. Before we get into today's topic, bro, comment down below what y'all want to see next time, bro. Like and subscribe if you're new, and let's run it up, bro. Today's topic: how to talk to females if you're shy or socially awkward, bro. Now, okay, understand this, bro. In today's world, not just males but females too, bro. Y'all like to talk over text. You feel me? Text allows you to say what you want while hiding behind the screen, bro. See, the problem with a lot of guys is that they'll talk, when they're talking to a female, right? They'll talk this big game, you feel me? They'll be all smooth, you feel me? They'll even sometimes be talking freaky, but when it comes to in person, they're scared to execute. They don't know what to do.
I was literally talking to someone and I said, I am tired. Like, I don't like texting people anymore because texting is not real life. Texting is not real life. Texting is not real connection. Like, when I text people, I feel like I'm having an NPC conversation. Sometimes I could slide into the DMs and say, hi, hey, what's up? But I know for a fact that if I talk to that person in real life, we are going to have a great time. Like, I know for a fact. Texting is not real. Call or hangouts in person. I feel like texting, like, you're meant to text to be able to, like, link somebody, but when you're texting to get to know them, it's not the same vibe, it's not the same energy at all. Like, even me personally right now in my life, I'm trying to tone that down.
Fooling around for words because you nervous and you socially awkward, bro. This is females too. That's why when you texting a female and she on that and she giving you that demon timing right back, that means when you link in person, bro, she probably not finna be on that same type of timing, bro, because both sides, male and female, have been so accustomed to just texting each other, right, and saying whatever and being able to hide behind the screen that no one knows how to do shit in person anymore, dog. Nobody knows how to talk to a female.
I was literally talking to, like, I was out with a girl yesterday. We were just chilling, hanging out. I said the exact same thing. I said it feels like I'm behind my screen so much, making YouTube videos and just doing a bunch of other stuff, that sometimes in-person interactions, it doesn't feel real. It's like, damn, you're actually right in front of me. And I'm not saying that, like, I'm not socially awkward or anything, no, but, like, it's just that, like, bro, it's good to be able to talk to people in real life, man.
Person, bro. It's a lost art. Now, understand this. I always say you never want to do anything corny. You never want to hit her with no pickup line, because any female with some sense is not going to fall for some fucking pickup line. And that continues on when you're talking to a female in person. However, it is important to be smooth. Now, what do I mean by smooth, bro? Being smooth means
pickup lines do not work. Pickup lines do not work. If you're feeling someone, the best thing you can do is go and introduce yourself. Hi, my name is, Dio. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Are you talking to anyone right now? If you are not, it would be amazing to get to know you. Simple. If you see someone in real life, you can go that way. But going to go and say some corny pickup line, are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see. That shit's not going to work.
Comfortable in your own skin, dog. You have to learn how to get comfortable talking to females, and this is how, dog. Look, if you're shy, awkward, and nervous, the first thing that you need to do is stop worrying about talking to females. If you're shy and awkward around them, bro, you never finna get better until you start realizing that the most important thing in life is yourself and your own purpose. So with that being said, get on your fucking grind. If you like playing basketball, play basketball. If you like playing football, go fucking play football, my nigga. And get good at that, and that's gonna build confidence, I promise you, bro. Let me give y'all a personal experience, dog. In my junior year of high school, dog, I remember, bro, I was not popular. I had no homies. I definitely did not have no bitches at all. At all, bro. I'm talking about zero. No. Y'all think you have, I only got 1 or 2 females, but that's it. I need more. No, nigga, I had 0 bitches at all. So with that being said, I was down bad. So what happened, bro?
I don't call women bitches, guys. I don't like saying the B word, bro. The B word, I don't like saying it. It makes me feel very uncomfortable.
I ran track at the time, bro. And so with I kept doing track. You feel me? And I got better at it, and eventually I became not just the fastest on my team, but my nigga, I was one of the fastest in my entire league, one of the fastest in the whole southern section. And that naturally built confidence within me, bro. Because I thought in my mind, like, damn, I could do this. A whole lot of people can't do this shit, but I can because I'm that nigga, bro. And that helped me develop into the alpha mentality that I have today. Because even today, I still have that mentality that I am that nigga. And that's exactly what you have to have. Once you start working on your craft and shit like that, you will develop that mentality.
When I was a kid, guys, I used to play basketball, and I always used to say that, like, I'm the best, and I genuinely did believe I was the best. People did not like that about me, but now that I'm a bit older, bro, like, listen, if you want to be the best at something, you need to believe that you're the best. People don't live from the end, and living from the end is basically, if you want to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve, you need to already act like the person that you want to be. And when you start acting like the person that you want to be, things are going to start falling into place to make you into that person. Reality is in the mind. Your entire reality is in your mind. Whatever goes up here is going to be projected into what is going on in the real world. 101%. If you think you are a loser, you're going to be a loser. If you think you're a winner, you're going to be a winner. I promise you, that is how life works. So live from the end. I don't know what it is you want to do. I want 100,000 YouTube subs. That's what I want for my life. And I act like I already have 100,000 YouTube subs. That's why I'm dropping videos as consistently as I possibly can. And I'm talking to you guys with the utmost confidence. And that's how you get whatever it is you want in life. Simple. That is the key to life. I'm only 25 and I'm glad that I know this right now. But I wish I knew this at 20. I would be 10 times further than I would be 10 times further than where I am right now.
Even if you don't have something like that, like a sport or some kind of hobby that you can fall back on, bro, do something like working out, lifting, bro. I promise you, lifting and shit like that is going to naturally build confidence because lifting, it builds muscle, it builds testosterone, right? And it makes your body look better, and you're going to get more confident in your own body. The more confident you are in your own body, your own vessel that you walk around with, the more confident you're going to be in general, dog. So, boom, with that being said, you work on your craft, you work on yourself. Okay, so how does that translate into talking to females? Now, when you work on yourself and you work on your body and everything like that, that's naturally going to build up your options. I've said this in the past, bro. By focusing on yourself, that is when females start coming towards you, bro. The more attention you pay to a female, the less she gonna pay to you, dog. So the more that you focus on yourself, the more options you finna have, bro. Options are finna start coming around. Now, when it comes to actually talking to them, that could come in the form of, she might DM you, right? She might Snapchat you. She might come up to you in person. You have to learn how to talk to these females. And the way that you learn is just through experience, simply, dog. So when
just go up there and talk to her, bro. She's a human being. I know that you're looking and she has this makeup on and she has the most beautiful outfits. I know she's thick, bro. I know she's hot. I know she's sexy. Yo, I know she's hot. I know she's bad as shit. But she's a human being, bro. Just go and talk to her. And if she rejects you, then, bro, do you see how many fine girls there are in this life? I'm so sorry. God was in his bag when he made women. So if one rejects you, there's going to be there might be 10 that will accept you for who you are.
Talk to these females that you build up with options, or by working on yourself and building up options, you talk to them females, bro. You feel me? And when you talking to them, you building up experience. Now, it's important that I've gone over this before, that in conversation, you keep sexual tension. Now, what does that mean? That basically means that you not over here being a horn dog and asking for nudes and all this other shit, bro. You over here being in your masculine frame. You feel me? You not being too damn goofy. You not being too friendly, bro. You value your time. And when you value your time, you only talk about things that are valuable to you. Things that are going to progress into y'all linking later on down the road, right? Things that are going to progress into you getting inside them guts. right? So that's exactly what you talk about when you're talking to these females that come up as options as you continue to work on yourself. And as you continue to work on yourself and talk to these options, bro, understand that even more options is going to come because females attract more females. Boom. You gonna have females on females on females, and you gonna build your experience, and you gonna end up getting to the point where it's like second nature.
This guy is giving you lots of good points. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I don't know why, but like, let me tell you how life is. To who something is given, more will be given. So, for example, if you end up bagging a pretty girl, and I'm telling you this from experience. If you end up dating a pretty girl, you are going to attract more pretty girls. That's how it is. I don't know why it's like that. I'm not the one that makes the rules, but you bag a pretty girl. Let people see you outside with a beautiful woman. Next thing you know, your DM, like, I'm not going to say your DMs are going to be flooded, but you're like, you getting another beautiful woman is not going to be that hard. That's just how it is.
It's like second nature. You finna be like, oh yeah, I could talk to this girl because I've been talking to girls for however long in my life. You feel me? You gonna have options on options, bro, and continuing forward. You feel me? You gonna keep building more confidence by working on yourself and all that shit, dog. It's just gonna be one big ass chain effect on God. Now, understand this too. For a lot of y'all that are nervous around girls, bro, nervous talking to females, bro, they are more nervous around you than you are of them. They are more scared of you than you are of them, dog. Realize that females don't even have self-confidence. There's a reason that they won't DM you first. There's a reason that they're so insecure, bro. It's a reason why a female can never be alone in this world. It's a reason why she be wearing shit like makeup, right? It's a reason why females is out here getting motherfucking butt injections and titty injections and shit like that to enlarge that shit, because they're not even confident in their own fucking skin, right? They're not even confident in their own skin. And even the ones that do get that type of shit, they always need a strong man with them to complete their life, right?
You guys, if you're watching this video, please, in fact, I'm going to drop a sub to this guy right now. He made this video 4 years ago, so it's old, but he's not wrong. Everything this guy is saying in this video is true. Look at us, bro. Like, okay, how do we increase confidence? We go out there, maybe you get a haircut, maybe you go to the gym. But girls, bro, like, hey, put makeup on, they start getting lip fillers, butt injections, like breast enlargements. Like, it's true. So, like, and this is because I used to be a shy guy too, and I used to be very, very, like, insecure about myself, because, like I said, bro, I'm not the tallest guy. I'm 5'9". I have my own insecurities, but it doesn't matter. God made me this way, and I'm good with it. So when you go out there and you see a girl, very pretty, very attractive, and you see her all dolled up and everything, she's dolled up because, hey, some girls say that they love it, they do it for themselves. Me, I will never lie. I go to the gym because I want to attract more women. I take care of my hair. I try and look good because I want to attract more women. Some girls say that, yeah, they do it for themselves. But listen, bro. Some girls do this for male validation, They do. And that's the truth of the matter. Everybody is insecure to a certain extent. She has insecurities just like you and just like me. So if she has her own insecurities, she's a human being. Just like you and just like me. So go and talk to her, human being to human being. And if she rejects you, it's whatever, bro. It doesn't really matter. There's someone else that she wants that's rejecting her in the DMs, and that's just the truth and reality of life.
Just be alone, dog, because they are anxious and nervous and scared to talk to you, right? Understand that at the end of the day, even a high value woman will look at a high value man as greater than her, bruh. A high value woman will look at a high value man like, yeah, I need that strong ass dude in my life. She gonna be nervous because she's nervous to start talk to a high value male, to an alpha male, and that's how shit has always been. So you have to up yourself so that females can be more nervous to be around you, right? And that's why we baby wearing makeup and shit, bruh. So with that being said, you should never be nervous to talk to a female because you should have that mentality like, hey, I'm that fucking nigga, and you should be lucky to talk to me. You should be fucking lucky to talk to me, right? You are taking away valuable time, me talking to you, that I could rather be using working on my craft, working on my fucking purpose. But instead I'm sitting here talking to you, right? So you make her value your own time. Value your own time. Now, I know a lot of y'all is socially awkward, and it's hard to break out that mentality of, or kind of hard to break out that socially awkward, you know what I mean, that mentality. Because, and you know what, I know that because I used to be there myself too. But I promise you that if you follow these steps right here that I'm telling y'all, dog, y'all will achieve victory, bro. It's easier than you think to break out of that shell, bro. Understand that talking to females is just like talking to everybody else, because a female is a fucking human at the end of the day, dog. So, you know what I mean? If you want to get more comfortable talking to girls, right? You want to be less nervous talking to girls, then just talk to people in general more, bruh. Talk to your homies more. Learn how to carry a conversation. A female likes a dude that can carry a conversation because it shows that he's got purpose and value to him, bruh. A man that has nothing to fucking talk about is a man with no value. Because if you have nothing to talk about, then that means that you have nothing going on your...
It's true. Yo, listen. Go, like, yo, go and get on your grind. Go and get on your grind right now. Go and do what it is that you have to do. He's right. Get on your grind. Get a couple of hobbies. Do shit with your life. You know, I feel like there's always something for me to talk about. Like, I have endless topics. The one, like, when I can't converse with someone, I know that it's not me. I know that it's not me because I know that I put in the work to be an interesting person. 100%. If I can't talk to you, then you are boring. Then you're boring. 100%. If I can't talk to you, then I'm so sorry, you're boring. Because I put in the work to be fun. Enjoyment is a skill. You know, doing shit, you know, like a lot of people actually just straight up stay in their rooms and watch Netflix all day and don't do anything. Go out there and live your life.
Even worth talking about. You must have something worth talking about. You must increase and raise your fucking value as a man, right? And this is going to translate over into bringing confidence and all this other shit. See, it all connects at the end of the day, bro. It all fucking connects. It all connects. There is not one single thing that I just said in these last 8 minutes that does not connect, bro. You gotta put it all together, bro. And like I said, if you socially awkward, you gotta learn how to break out of that by staying within yourself and learning how to just talk to other people and work in teams and all that type of shit, bro. Like, on God, like, listen, if you a loner at school, right? If you ain't got no homies, no friends, you socially awkward, bro, literally talk to anybody. So, for example, or join some kind of club, do something, bro. For example, me in track, dog, I started talking to people on a fucking track team. And from there, I just kept going. I talked to people on the track team. They became some of my closest homies to this fucking day. To this day, bro. One of my best friends ran track with me. Right? And that's gonna stand into you meeting, maybe you meet their friends, you never know, and you just keep talking, you get comfortable talking to people in general, you feel me? And once you get comfortable talking to people in general, you feel me, you develop an outgoing personality. Boom, you develop an outgoing personality. Even that right there, that confidence, that outgoingness is going to attract even more females to you. Even more, dog. So now you just stacking game on top of game on top of game on top of game, and that's how you not only get more females in your life, but become more comfortable talking to females in your life, because you're going to have even more experience, and you're going to be have that outgoing alpha ass personality, dog.
Everything is experience, you guys. Everything is the reps that you put in. The more you do something, the better you become at it. Just go out there and talk to people. It's not rocket science. It's not hard. Go out there, vibe out. And also just remember, like, bro, this world that we live in is a theater. Act like the person that you want to be. Act like whoever it is that you want to be. And as time goes on, like, the way you're acting, other people are going to treat you in that exact same way. Me personally, I used to act like I was a loser. I used to act like I was a bum, and people treated me as such. Ever since I started taking myself more seriously and I started looking at myself in the mirror and I said, yo, I'm Dio. My name is Dio Williams. I am that guy. Ever since I started acting like that, people treat me as such, and the people that do not treat me as such, I discard them out of my life one time. I do not even waste time. That is the key to life. That's the secret to life, and that's the secret to getting anything that you want in this life. Simple.
For real. And it's simple as that. Now, when it comes to talking to females, what topics should you talk about? I already went over that, dog. I already been over that there's no specific topics, bruh. But like I said, you want to focus on linking up as soon as possible, right? You want to focus on when you in there, you keep the mystery, you keep the unpredictability, which is going to build sexual tension. You keep your masculine frame. My bad, y'all. I'm talking fast. But keep your masculine frame, you build that unpredictability, right? So when you link it with her and it's time to get to action, it's time to go. Now you already know what to do. You smooth with it, not because I told you exactly what pickup lines to use, not because of some kind of magic shit that your homie told you, not because you did something or you said something that was like, oh my god. No, it's because you already developed before that you was an alpha. You already developed before and showed her that you have that confidence, so she's already ready for you to get in them guts while when it comes time for y'all to fucking link. The groundwork is already set by then, bruh. So when you get in that motherfucking position, boom, you already did the work before. You already did the hard work, bro. All you have to do is keep that same confidence up. And you keep that same confidence up, bruh. And keep that sexual tension, bro. And pick up on them little.
Also, I'll say this, when it comes to like sex and everything, sex is nice, sex is fun, it's all fine and dandy, cool. But like I will say, just don't focus on sex too much. I feel like guys get a lot of validation from women and the amount of partners that you sleep with. That's where a lot of male validation comes from. I'm not even going to cap. Your validation should not come from the amount of women that you sleep with, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, get validation from somewhere else. Get validation from yourself, a hobby, from God, from anybody, from anything. But do not get your validation from women. It is very, very fleeting, and it's meaningless at the end of the day. And I truly, truly do mean that, bro.
That she gonna give you, bruh. One thing finna lead to another, and boom, victory. Simple as that, dog. So boom, bruh. If you socially awkward, bruh, like I said, keep working on yourself, dog. Stop worrying about talking to females, bruh, and just learn how to just be a friendly dude in general.
And yo, you guys, that's more or less the end of the video, man. Like, see, when it comes to talking to girls and everything, it's not hard. She's a human being just like you and I. She has her flaws, same way you have your flaws. If she rejects you, cool. If she wants you, even better. So go out there and, talk to a girl, bro. If you see a girl you find attractive, go talk to her, And if she rejects you, cool. You never know. She might be looking at you and she might be feeling you, bro. In fact, more times than not, the guy with the most confidence already went, to talk to her, and he did what he wanted to do. Maybe he's in a relationship with her. Maybe he slept with her. But he did it because he had confidence. So, you go do your thing. And yeah, that's the end of the video.